Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers suggest that we have some comings and goings news to share, so let us begin by discussing some recent departures. Robert Gossett's time as Marshall Ashford ended with a send-off party at the Savoy, so he'll be on tour as the drama unfolds in Port Charles. Violet Finn also said her goodbyes at the Quartermaine home and left for Seattle, where she plans to start a new life with Hamilton Finn now that he's out of rehab. Heather Weber has just consented to move to Sedona with Steven Weber, albeit hesitantly. Heather dislikes the prospect of leaving Ace Cassadine and missing out on the opportunity to bond with her grandchild, but she appears to be planning to leave town anyhow. On October 28, Dante Falconeri will question Heather's commitment to this transfer, but Steven will be tremendously eager to make it happen following his conversation with Curtis Ashford. Of course, Sam McCall's crushing leaving arc is also ongoing, so fans will have to say their ultimate goodbyes shortly. After Sam's surgery, we'll find out whether there are any issues or if Cyrus Renaud is involved in any wrongdoing. The bright side is that Lulu Spencer will survive and prosper, as Alexa Havens is set to make her recast debut in the coming weeks. In other developments, Jens Austin Astrup will make his debut on GH in the near future. Astrup will make his debut as Kai in November, when Trina Robinson interacts with him while studying at PCU. Kai and Trina could be planning a new love tale, so we'll bring you romantic predictions and updates on any meet-cute moments they may have. It would be intriguing to see if Kai can assist Trina fully move on from the loss of Spencer Cassadine. According to General Hospital spoilers, there will be highs and lows in Port Charles, so stay tuned to the ABC soap. According to General Hospital spoilers, fans remember their favorite singers long after they are gone. Brandon Barish played Johnny Zachara on General Hospital from 2007 until 2016, yet his presence in Port Charles is still missed today. Now that Barish's exit from Days of Our Lives has been official, we know he's no longer committed to playing Stefan DiMera. Barish finished filming at Days earlier this year, but his last DOL performance will air on October 28. Of course, Brandon Barish's exit from Days has caused quite a stir in the soap community. It has given people renewed optimism that Johnny Zachara will return to Port Charles. Johnny moved to Pentonville after leaving GH, but the show has recently been releasing prisoners. Steven Weber has finally been released from prison, and Heather Weber is now also free. We could absolutely see an exciting return arc for Johnny, who would undoubtedly conflict with Sonny Corinthos again. Johnny's rivalry with Sonny might heat up once more, setting the stage for some thrilling drama. Lulu Spencer is about to emerge from her coma, which presents an exciting chance. Johnny and Lulu formerly had a romance, so perhaps they might rekindle it. Our predictions indicate that Lulu and Dante Falconeri will eventually reunite, but Dante will need some time to grieve Sam McCall's death and find a way to move forward. Johnny may return to the scene and capture Lulu's heart in the interim, or there could be a love triangle between Johnny, Lulu, and Dante later on. Regardless, it would be nice to have Brandon Barish resume his role as Johnny Zachara, so we'll see what happens now that his departure from Days has become such a heated subject. Do you believe it would be wise for GH to reclaim Barish? According to General Hospital spoilers, more cast changes may be on the way, so keep an eye out for any major comings and goings. Violet moved to Seattle to be with Finn and Marshall before they went on tour, so General Hospital lost a few people this week. Steven has returned and is taking his mother Heather away from Port Charles and back to Arizona. Of course, the big one is still on his way, Sam. Finally, word spread that we might have seen the last of another long-running character. Sam had a difficult week, spending the majority of it saying goodbye to her friends and family. Although Sam had no idea she was delivering her final goodbyes, we, the audience, did. And if you managed to avoid spoilers about Sam's departure until this week, you undoubtedly realized right once that this surgery would not end happily ever after. I was hoping they'd pulled the bandage off on Friday's show. Instead, they're dragging this story out, which means next week will be especially challenging. Last week, I mentioned that killing Sam to save Lulu would make it difficult to accept a Dante-Lulu reunion. This week, the closeness of their children was emphasized heavily, so how will this damage the family they've formed? Also, Scout will have only Drew as a parent. he's too focused on Willow and his campaign to notice her. Sam getting Lucas to perform her operation was like pouring salt into a wounded wound. Lucas' homecoming has left him feeling guilty over his sister's death at the hands of his own knife. Of course, Cyrus is suspected of playing a role in Sam's death, and General Hospital's own Angel of Death emerged unexpectedly on Friday's episode while the surgeries were taking place. Holly finally informed Robert the truth about Sasha, and I must admit he was much more composed than I had imagined. On the other side, Anna stated that this was the lowest thing she had ever done and encouraged her to leave town so that she could stop hurting Robert and Sasha. Holly got a pot meat kettle shot in there, pointing out that the double agent kept Robin away from Robert. Anna instantly responded, claiming that Robin was 5 when they met, not 20-something. In addition, she has always lied to Sasha about her father. Maxie made an excellent point with Sasha. Why would Holly lie about this? What kind of angle could she be playing? Robert's recollection to when he and Holly were much younger piqued my interest. They were discussing immigration concerns and the requirement to stay married for 2 years or until a baby was born. A hint, perhaps? Is Holly perhaps lying? The question remains, why would she lie? She seems desperate to persuade Cody to leave the county for a calm career. Unfortunately, the DNA tests were returned at the end of the week. As Maury Povich would say, Robert, you are the father of Sasha. Why General Hospital decided to end Sasha and Cody as a romance makes no sense to me, given how popular they have become with the audience. Sasha and Cody have been the show's brightest and most upbeat characters in recent months. The new writing staff is cleaning the home, as there will be a lot of character exits this week and next. Violet started the week by saying farewell to Brooklyn, Chase, and Tracy. No, I was not crying, you were. Violet's leaving was unexpectedly upsetting. As I mentioned in last week's piece, I hope she visits frequently. Tracy's gift of her mother's tea set to Violet and Brooklyn, with the caveat that she was never allowed to touch it, was a pleasant parting. Even Yuri will miss Violet. Marshall was the next to head out on a 4-month tour with Wynton Marsalis and his band. Will he come back? Have we seen the last of Marshall? Honestly, I don't think many fans will miss Marshall as much as his on-screen family will. Marshall's farewell also served as a public announcement to the Ashfords that Heather Weber was going free. General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, October 28th to November 8th, state that Heather Weber will inform Laura Collins of her desire to leave Port Charles with Steven Weber, so Laura will be thrilled if Heather follows through on it. The week of October 28th to November 1st will also feature Anna Devane's efforts to locate Valentine Cassadine and get the ball rolling on Charlotte Cassadine's return. That is why Anna will once again pester Jack Brennan, hoping he will provide any information he may be hiding concerning Valentine's whereabouts. Sonny Corinthos will play hardball with Jason Morgan's help. Holly Sutton won't know what hit her when Sonny abruptly adjusts the conditions of their intended agreement. Over with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, she'll most likely announce her new paternity revelations to Cody Bell, leaving him stunned that they're first cousins. Cody will lose his temper at Sasha's updates, but he will calm down once he opens up to Maxie Jones later. Cody will eventually make a deal, so may he accept Holly's bogus offer after all? Cody may play a cruel trap on Holly, or he may simply conclude that if he cannot be romantically involved with Sasha, he does not care enough to be a better person. However, Cody may ultimately decide to accept Tracy Quartermain's loan for Serenity. Tracy plans to join forces with Ned once he gains an advantage. Ned and Tracy will be brainstorming, so expect tremendous trouble. Ned is aware that Drew Quartermain kissed Willow Corinthos, therefore Elaine the PI may provide proof of cheating sooner or later. Ned appears to be planning to use blackmail to turn Drew into his puppet. A surprised Michael Corinthos will strategize, which might be in response to Drew unexpectedly throwing his full support behind Ned to lead ELQ. Drew will reassure someone later, so he may attempt to persuade Willow that things will be all right. Willow will eventually make a decision that will seal her destiny, so will she choose to tell Michael the truth or make matters worse by hooking up with Drew? Back with Sasha, she will unintentionally say something inappropriate. Could Sasha unwittingly raise Michael's suspicions, setting the wheels in motion? Regardless, the true drama will take place on GH, where Alexis Davis will find herself freaking out. Sam McCall's surgery outcome will elicit some painful emotions, therefore she is certain to suffer a medical setback. Dante Falconeri will confide in Sonny as he works through this nightmare. Rocco Falconeri will also experience a strong sense of shame because he worked so hard to obtain a liver donor for Lulu Spencer. Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis will play the blame game. Christina and Molly will inevitably lash out at one another because their conflict prevented them from visiting Sam prior to her treatment. It appears like Molly and Christina will never have another chance to speak with Sam. All clues point to a deadly exit, leaving Sam's loved ones devastated. Next, Maxie and Damian Spinelli will face a familial crisis. Spinelli and Maxie will have to deal with some parental issues as a team, which could include James West discussing Drew and Willow's kiss again. Maxie and Spinelli might teach James the value of minding his own business and not spreading scandalous information around town, even if it's true. The week of November 4th to 8th will see additional Sam-related consequences. Sam's harrowing ordeal will shock many individuals across the canvas, particularly Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermaine. Funeral arrangements may need to be made shortly, but Sam's loved ones will find it difficult to accept that his life has to end this way. Lulu will survive and reappear in the future as a recast, but Sam's death will sting for the rest of her life. Finally, it appears that Jens Sidwell will begin his spiteful chapter in Port Charles. Holly, Sonny, Jason, Anna, and Lucky Spencer could be drawn into some mayhem, as could the people they care about. According to General Hospital spoilers, the following 2 weeks will be full with surprises, so we'll keep you updated on everything. According to General Hospital teasers, Lulu Spencer's dangerous surgery has been discussed extensively in recent episodes. Lulu's treatment does not have the best chances, but Isaiah Gannon is trying to perform a miracle and successfully complete this liver transplant. Sam McCall's end of all this is regarded as the easiest portion, but trouble is developing. The GH writers had already set everything up by having Sam sign a waiver, allowing Lucas Jones to operate on his own half-sister. It feels like Lucas is being backed into a guilt-ridden corner, where he will have to deal with the upcoming issues. Lucas is a talented surgeon, but even he cannot control when things go wrong in the operating room or during post-operative recovery. Alexis Davis will continue to wait for news on Sam's operation from October 28th to November 1st. The more Alexis waits for developments, the more concerned she may grow. Alexis will eventually panic when she receives some frightening news. We'll see Alexis cope with some warning signs when it comes to Sam, so Lucas may have a difficult confession to make. Lucas may admit that there was an unanticipated problem. Something may have gone wrong when Sam was on the operation table and spun out of control. However, there may be some issues with waking Sam up from anesthesia or something similar. Whatever the situation, Alexis will eventually panic due to what she hears. Sam was meant to be a hero and return home to her family, but that is not how things would work out. The way Cyrus Renaud has been hanging about the hospital is concerning, especially given the powered-down ventilator episode, which he may have been involved for. Cyrus may have played a role in Sam's unfortunate end, as there has been speculation that he sabotaged Sam's bag. Regardless, Sam's time on GH will conclude with a devastating blow to her family and friends. According to General Hospital spoilers, Alexis will have to figure out what happens next, so we'll have more predictions about the mayhem. According to the latest General Hospital spoilers for Monday, October 28th, Sasha Gilmore Corbin appears to be preparing to reveal that Robert Scorpio is her father, making Cody Bell her first cousin. Although Sasha will put an end to their romance in favor of friendship, Cody will be upset and unable to accept the news. Sasha and Cody may wind up venting their frustrations on each other, even if they don't mean it. Because Anna Devane is seeking to find Valentine Cassadine and bring Charlotte Cassadine home, she will interrupt Jack Brennan at work and press him to reveal Valentine's location. Next, Drew Quartermaine will meet with Nina Reeves, who will admit to a major problem that could jeopardize his campaign. Nina may have to assist Drew in extinguishing a fire and repairing some damage. Unfortunately, another dilemma is on the horizon as a result of Ned Quartermaine's private investigator and the possibility that Elaine will establish he is linked with Michael Corinthos' wife, Willow Corinthos. Other GH spoilers suggest Jason Morgan and Damian Spinelli will work together. Spinelli may help Jason figure out where Jens Sidwell is now that he's in the United States. Sidwell was last seen in Miami, but he is on the move and fast. Spinelli might discover how far Sidwell has progressed and how long Sonny Corinthos has to handle the stolen diamonds. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.